home today, and I was like, damn, I have to give a speech today. Went home, I ate something. I was like, I'm not going to write this book. It just wasn't going to happen. Reason being, because it was like, it's like signing on death warrant. You know, the fact that it's going to be over, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that it's over, but I'm not happy that's over. I'm happy because it's over because we had an amazing run. You know, 4 years with my seniors, 3 years with the juniors, 2 years with the sophomore, and year with the freshmen. I couldn't have asked for anything better. At Spring State, in the last hurrah speech, I said, you know, sometimes things just handed to you. And the thing that I appreciate the most, by whatever force of or spirit that gave me this, was this chapter. Each year we got something new, something different, something better. I'm so fortunate to have been born on January 18th, 1995, so I could be with my seniors, you know, so that I could spend 4 years with my best friends, seniors, and some of the juniors here. You guys know who you are and what you mean to me in my heart. But I thought about how to start this, and the only way I could think about it is when I was a freshman and I saw Take lead this chapter, I was like, man, I want to be just like him. I want to lead this chapter. I want to be able to speak how eloquently he could speak and how he could command a room. And then he left. And then now I'm standing in his shoes, and the people who I want to be right now are the freshmen. You guys don't know what it means to be a freshman and to have the opportunity in 4 years, 720 school days, to make this chapter a part of your life. I envy you. I'm jealous of you. I'm happy I'm going to college, but I would rather be in your shoes right now to be able to do this thing over again. It's impossible to describe in a volume of words what you could do with JSA. Yeah, it's a three-letter acronym. Yeah, it's classified as a club, but it's more of a lifestyle. You know, because I was involved in JSA, and I even wrote this on my comment app, you know, in my family, there's no such thing as a dinner conversation or a dinner talk. It's an argument. Because I've always become, now through JSA, I've become, you know, almost automatically to question everything I hear. So my dad may say one thing, and I'm like, no, you're wrong. I'm sorry, it's not happening. And my dad's like, my dad says so many times, because you're in JSA, you always argue with me. That's a good thing. One thing you learn is that to never believe everything you hear. It's often said you always got to be a good skeptic. If something's plastered on a tabloid, or there was this one tweet where it said Obama was injured due to a bombing. JSA teaches you to say, that's BS, and that's true. You know, by the people you meet, by the things you hear, by the things you learn. School is one thing, right? School is a textbook. JSA brings color to the textbook and light to the textbook. There's so many things in history that I've learned, in calc that I've learned. I actually did use a geometric series in a debate. That was actually pretty cool. You can actually bring what you want outside the classroom, and for the freshmen and sophomores, take advantage of that. Because that's what people are looking for. Not for someone who's smart and just knows how to memorize 600 pages of book, but how to use that in real life. And all this success of this chapter, you know, is contingent and tantamount to your efforts, but I view that the success that I've had, that seniors have had, and how I have developed as a young man are due to Ms. Z and Mr. Gem. And I'm going to start with Mr. Gem first, because I got a lot for you. Mr. Gem, ever since sophomore year, you saw a certain spark in me, and you know, you always urge me on to go forth. And this man will push you to your limits. He will. If you're in AP History and JSA, you're pretty much not sleeping. He always gave me work on top of work. And anytime he said, Mr. Gem, come on, you know, I'm in JSA, I'm in AP. I asked him if he could use a JSA card, which is like, just get out a little bit of work. He, 99 times out of 100, said no. So I thank you for, you know, giving me the work ethic that I have today. You know, just pushing me beyond my limits to find new limits, and then breaking them all over again, and creating this cycle of, you know, becoming a better student, becoming a better man, becoming a better citizen. And this year, I mean, the amount of times we've bickered, and the amount of times you text me for all this ridiculous stuff, I appreciate it, because now that is getting me ready for the real world outside, where people are not going to give 2 cents about what you think, but who are going to just make you do work. And having you in high school made me ready for the real world outside. Ms. Z, I have 3 things for you. The way you acted towards me and I am standing here because of you. I can speak here in front of you. She was the first person to pat you on the back when you've done something right and you've done something correct. But when you've done something wrong, she won't tell you. It's for you to figure out. And knowing her, she will make you think on how you act 24/7. And when you don't realize it, she comes at you with full force. And I'm talking about like, so you need full force. Right at you. And just the way you've acted to me, I remember Winter Congress freshman year, on the way back, I was sick as a dog. I went to Japan, I was sick. She will take care of you. She is like every doctor known to mankind put in one.
My line.
Yeah. I just can't thank you enough. I mean, and as she said, she'll know when there's something wrong with you like that. I remember for Culture Festival practice last year, I had to be there at 5 o'clock. I showed up there at 6:15. And I tried to put on this grimace, like this face, like something like really like insane happened. I was just in a really bad mood. And I walked in there. I thought I had my acting skills down. She took one quick look at me. You slept, didn't you? I tried to hide it so much. I was like, I can't lie to her. She'll kill me. So I said, yeah, I slept. So I mean, thank you so much. Not only for teaching me calculus, but showing me what it means to learn in all aspects of being a student, a man. Now going into the real world, I know if I ever have an issue and I won't be able to call you because you're probably taking care of your grandson, that I would put in the aspect of what would Mizzy want me to do, or what would Mizzy force me to do, or what would Mizzy do to me if I did this wrong. So I truly thank you. To all my seniors and to all my freshmen, just look at each other. You will be that in 3 years. You will be standing here in 3 years. Don't look at them in the sense, I want to be like them. And this is one thing I want to stress, is that we had, in my opinion, we had a rock top year. This was an amazing year. We did so many things. We're now available in 2 countries. Sorry to see the line, Rishi. But this year has come to a close, and it's a reality. And I want to put that in perspective to you. That's one book. That's JSA 2012, 2013. Don't try to mimic it. Don't try to say, oh, let's, Arisha would like this though, let's export JSA to Canada. And then the year after that, Mexico. And then after that, Guam. No. What I'm saying is that you freshmen, sophomores, and juniors right now, who are going to move up, do something different. Do something crazy. Look for an idea in the past that could be changed for later. But don't say, I want to be like them. Say, I want to be better than them. We're done here. We did what we had to do. In my opinion, I think we took, as seniors, when we were freshmen, we took what we had and we brought it to a level in which we thought would suffice for being better. But there's always room for improvement. And with that, the room for improvement is going to come from Beth Mancusa. I saw it in her, I saw it when she was in the beginning of her sophomore year. And she didn't know it yet. She didn't know that she had the potential to lead. When I asked her last year to be my vice president, she said, I don't know, I'll think about it. And I was like, that's not happening. Absolutely not. You were shy, I admit, but you broke out of your shell. And I don't think you knew you had it in you. And I still don't think what you have in you still. And I know you said, the seniors are leaving and you're going to feel lost, but you have an amazing group of people with you, behind you, and you have 2 wonderful advisors to guide you. And if you ever need a call, if any of you need a call, I know my classes end at 4 o'clock next year, so I'm free from 4 o'clock to 10 a.m. the next day. So if it's a phone call, video chat, text message, I'm open. All our seniors are open. Our foundation as scholars has happened in JSA. Had it not been for this club and this school, I don't know where I would have ended up, because this club takes you to the next level. And then from there, there's only an infinite amount of levels to go. And for this chapter, the next level and the successive levels is having Bethany, Maya, Sahil, Matt, and Victoria. And I'm comfortable, and I won't lose sleep at night the day I graduate when I said, okay, JSA is in great hands. And I can't express more to say because there's so much to say, and I don't know how to say it. I'm thankful for this chapter, and all that you've done to me. And for the people who wrote Gavels, I know Ahmed said this, I read through them and I was like, wow. I mean, Ryan, where are you? He came up to me and said, he wrote, like, I barely even know you, but I look up to you. And that just hit me. I know I've seen you in Harmon Cove a lot, you know, at those BS Diwali parties in the clubhouse and all that crap. But I never knew that you would join this club, you know, and have the potential to be a great leader. For Vito and Luch, I definitely want to point you guys out. You don't know how much guts it takes to run as a sophomore. You guys have had 1 or 2 years, sophomore and freshman, right? Yeah. Yes. You don't know how much guts, even like blatant audacity and just courage it takes to run against people who are well versed in JSA, against Sakil and Bethany, who are awesome contenders. My hat comes off to you. I mean, I bow down to you for how much courage you have. I mean, I didn't run in my sophomore year into my junior year because I didn't think I was ready. And for you guys to think that you were ready and to go together as brothers, I think that's powerful. You guys have something really awesome going on, you know. And I definitely see you as a full force brotherly unit in this chapter and abroad. I mean, and for all of you who want to run for or want to be on cabinet, you know, apply. You know, it can take you so many places. For those who want to be on like big cabinet, that's a Ruch's department, apply. This organization, this chapter, the people you meet here will give you infinite horizons. And just utilize it, take advantage of it. It's there for you. And to my extent, I did what I could, and I wish I could have done more, but I'm happy with what I did. And I just hope that the next years will do not only what they can do, but more than what they can expect they can do. And with that, at the end of the day, I gotta like to, this is the thing I would hate the most, but I would like to...
you don't have to do it yet.
But,